Welcome to the Motorsport Weathertech Weekend Results Rundown, where we will be bringing you the latest news from the world of motorsport every week. F1 was once again in Austria for round 9 of the championship. While Seb and Daniel were celebrating their birthdays this weekend, Lewis Hamilton signed a new 2-year contract with Mercedes team, extending his stay in F1 until the end of 2023. Team principal Toto Wolff came out and said that hopefully this won't be the last contract that Lewis signs to stay in F1. In FP1 this weekend, we saw Roy Nissany drive George Russell's Williams and finish in P18 ahead of his teammate Nicholas Latifi. Callum Allard also drove Antonio Giovinazzi's Alfa Romeo and finished in P16, while Guan Yu Zhou took over Fernando Alonso's Alpine, making his FP1 debut in Formula 1 and finished P14. Fernando Alonso seemed very impressed with the youngster's performance in the Alpine car in FP1. In quali, Verstappen once again grabbed pole at the Red Bull Ring but was not happy with his performance or with that of the team for having given Lando a tow and nearly missing out on P1. Lando Norris qualified P2 in his best qualifying result ever and McLaren's first row starting position since Brazil 2012. George Russell qualified a blistering P9 but started P8 after Seb's penalty for impeding Fernando in Q2. In the race, Verstappen made sure to grab his first career Grand Slam as he took a dominating win from pole, nearly 30 seconds ahead of Valtteri Bottas, who finished in P2, while Lando Norris completed the podium even after being slapped with a 5-second time penalty. With that, Verstappen became the youngest driver to have a Grand Slam in Formula 1 and now leads the championship by 32 points. Hamilton finished P4 after accruing damage during the course of the race. George Russell narrowly missed out on his first career points for Williams as he finished P11. Red Bull extended their lead in the Constructors' Championship to 44 points even after a disappointing race for Sergio Perez, who was slapped with 2 5-second time penalties for pushing Leclerc off track. If I were you, I would not be writing off Mercedes just yet as they are set to bring major upgrades to the next race in Silverstone in 2 weeks. In other F1 news, Audi and Porsche joined FIA, F1 and F1 teams in Austria to discuss the new engine rules for 2025. In F3, Red Bull Junior and F3 Championship leader Dennis Hauger took pole in Austria. Dennis also won race 1 for Prema starting from P12 after race leaders Novalak and Nannini crashed with 3 laps remaining. In race 2, David Schumacher took a dominating win from pole position while Arthur Leclerc finished P6 after starting at the back of the grid on P27, making up 21 places, having crashed out in race 1. In race 3, Frederick Wesley beat pole leader Dennis Hauger once again to claim victory and move to second place in the championship. Dennis Hauger currently leads the F3 championship by 41 points after 3 rounds. W Series, defending champion Jamie Chadwick took pole, whereas round 1 winner Alice Powell only qualified 12th. Jamie Chadwick took a dominating win, leading the entire race after starting from pole, while Sidorkova and Kymäläinen finished 2nd and 3rd. With that, Jamie Chadwick also takes the lead of the championship with 33 points after 2 rounds, followed closely by Sarah Moore and Alice Powell in 2nd and 3rd with 29 points. In IndyCar, Joseph Newgarden grabbed pole and won at the Mid-Ohio Road Course, defending from Marcus Ericsson in the closing stages of the race in what was otherwise a dominating weekend for the American. Championship leader Alex Palou completed the podium and extended his points total to 384, 39 points ahead of Pato O'Ward in 2nd place and 56 points ahead of Scott Dixon in 3rd place. The championship is definitely heating up with only 6 more rounds to go. In IndyLights, Kyle Kirkwood won both races at the Mid-Ohio Racecourse for the Andretti Autosport team and now leads the championship with 259 points, only 2 points ahead of David Malukas in 2nd place. NASCAR was visiting Road America this weekend. The reigning NASCAR Cup Series champion Chase Elliott passed Kyle Busch for the lead on lap 46 of 62 on cruise to victory in Sunday's Jockey Made in America 250 presented by Quick Trip, the first Cup race at the 4.048-mile race road course in 65 years. Winless Denny Hamlin still leads the driver's standings with 798 points, only 3 more than 2nd place Kyle Larson. In NASCAR Xfinity Series, Kyle Busch won Saturday's Henry 180, claiming his 4th NASCAR Xfinity Series victory in 4 starts this season. IMSA was visiting Watkins Glen this weekend. Felipe Nasr and Pipo Derani's Cadillac number 31 won in the DPI class, while Ben Keating and Mikkel Jensen won in the number 52 car in the LMP2 category. Guy Robinson and Felipe Fraga's number 74 finished first in the LMP3 category. The number 4 Corvette of Antonio Garcia and Jordan Taylor took victory in the GTLM class, while the Lexus RCF of Aaron Tellitz and Jack Hawksworth took P1 in the GTD class. Now for some EuroNASCAR 2 news. Advait Deodha started on pole at the Brands Hatch circuit for round 3 of EuroNASCAR 2 Championship to win his first race of the 2021 season. Advait also made it 2 consecutive podiums by securing 3rd place in round 4 at the Brands Hatch circuit. We wish him luck and will be rooting for him to win the championship. Advait currently sits in 4th place in the championship, only 20 points behind the championship leader. That will be all for this week. Stay tuned for more as we bring you the latest in motorsport.